Hey, what's up, traders? Thanks for watching my channel. I hope you get tons of value from my content, and we are running a contest every month to pick a winner for free full access to my academy, my trading group, my signal group, and a free phone call with me to figure out how I can help you in your own trading. So like, comment, and subscribe on as many videos as you can this month, and we'll pick a winner from the people that do randomly, and hopefully it'll be you, and hopefully I see you in my VIP group one day. So thanks for your support. Let's crush the markets. Peace. Hey, what's up, traders? So this is our gold and silver update and forecast. Today is the 14th of April. I knew it was April. 14th of April 2020. And as far as gold and silver goes, it was a massive day. I had some huge win today. It was very, very good. And the thing is what makes it even better though, is that the fact that I've been following a system. I've been stalking this out. I've been sticking to my trading plan, and I'm talking about since October. You can go back to my YouTube channel, go back to October, go back to the September videos, and I was talking about these numbers, 1730, 1740, and we hit them today. And man, I mean, did we hit them today? And like in our VIP group, I remember, I guess it was yesterday, or maybe even this morning, I was like, man, gold's rallying. It looks like we'll hit 1740 by the end of the week, and we hit it today. So and then we got a big reversal. So I've since the start of the week been taking it from the way up, and a lot of times I've learned the hard way that trying to play both sides can be super dangerous for sure, and doesn't always work out. But I think we got a temporary top here in gold. And silver's still playing catch up. So so that is good and bad, especially because, I don't know if silver's looking like it's struggling right now, but I think it could explode higher. So that means we just caught the move in gold, and hopefully we can catch it in silver. So let's take a look at the charts. And, it's been a great day. Thanks for everybody in the group as well. That's been trading it with me. I hope you all have been profiting as well. And this is a look at gold here. So I have some multiple trades. Honestly, I've taken profit on most of my trades here for now. And while I look at this, I'm actually glad I zoomed out of here onto this this daily chart, because you can see we really got topped off on here. So if you draw this chart at home, you know that, hey, this is the next breakout point. So this is the level we want to watch here, this line. But we hit it, big rejection. And why this level is significant, 1730. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I suggest you go back and watch them, especially if you want to learn about, it's so important and to make a long-term plan, especially on an instrument like gold or crude or silver, to really have a big idea of the big picture. I think it's important in Forex, but there's so many small micro movements that it's better with these commodities to have a long-term target. At least that's just my experience. But so right now we're at this blue line here, which is the 78.6% retracement of the all-time high to this low. And this low is a consolidation pattern we were in since back in 2012. And we broke out last year, and this was the beginning of the Federal Reserve cutting cycle. And so, cutting of interest rates just weakens the dollar, weakens the overall value, creates inflation, and just gives hard assets like gold and silver, just jet fuel. And obviously that's what's happened here. So we hit this 78.6% retracement, excuse me, and are starting to retrace. Do I think this is it? Definitely not. Definitely not done with this rally. But a temporary pullback is going to be super nice, because we have to work off these overbought conditions, and the RSI, that's a 4-hour here. daily RSI, look at this divergence. And if you saw my video yesterday, I said, hey, you can use technical analysis on these indicators here, and you can see how third touch of this trend line, almost, not even. So if we do resume higher, I would look for this to break out here. But so this is where we're at now. We hit this, and this is a 4-hour. This was the those fractal points that I pointed out earlier. 1, 2, we hit and then reverse. So this is actually a throw over line. So I teach throw over lines in the training, and I think this is going to make for a good target to where we're going to. Is this was the breakout point on Sunday, this right here. So honestly, to be honest with you, yeah, it was a great trade, but I closed out a lot of profit right here because or actually we came on the other side and then came back inside of this throw over line. I thought, oh man, better take some profits here. So had I held, it would have been epic. But doing that too much does, getting too caught up in that does more harm than good, for sure. So you can see the wick of the big rejection here on the daily really well. And here we are on the 4-hour. You can see we have a nice doji at the top of there and starting to turn around. So I was long, and then I've been selling, and this is the line that I have on my personal account. So I'm just really honestly trading these throwovers, really like scalping them. And so we broke down back inside of here. I think it was on 30-minute. I was watching it super closely. I was actually even on a 15 this afternoon watching this, because I was like, oh man, this thing could take back off, bouncing off this trend line. But we broke back inside of here. You can see here's this blue line, which is 78.6 retracement. We retested it. So if we retest the backside of this throw over line, I'm going to be looking to short until we get back above it. So once we get back above it, then I'm going to consider, oh yeah, okay, maybe this thing is taking off again. So but as long as we stay under here, I think looking to sell on rallies is going to be a good play. And so what I'm going to be looking at for is a retest of this breakout point that we had on Sunday. So long term, is it going to go, could we break down more? Yeah, obviously we definitely can. From the low of this massive move here to the top we just put in, 1680 would be the 23.6% retracement, and then we could go to this fractal point here, and the 38.2 could be a decent target if we can pull back that much. I don't know, man. Gold's looking pretty strong, so don't get too overexposed here. But I think right now a move back down to this throw over line seems pretty probable, and then that line should be pretty supportive. In other words, finding buyers, people buying the dip. And I think long term, I don't see any reason. And I was watching the the Trump coronavirus task force update that was yesterday, and Mnuchin, who is the Treasury Secretary of the United States, was saying, hey, yeah, we had one round of stimulus go out, a second round, and we will probably request more funds, which means a few more trillion could be put into, could be just printed off by the Fed, which would create more rocket fuel, like I said earlier, for these metals. So here we are on silver. So we have an ascending wedge set up here for sure. Very nice textbook ascending wedge. And we broke back above it. We're sitting on this throw over line. So you can see we're sitting above. We broke down a couple times. And so I'm going to be watching super closely in this Asian session of whether this holds, or if we break down back inside of it, maybe we get a bit of a dip like we did in gold, or like we are looking like we're going to in gold, maybe to this 15. And, you know, like I said, like I've been saying, I'm going to be a buyer on dips anywhere on silver. And I'm honestly praying for, I would love a dip down here to this 1450 level, because I think we're going to test the 61.8, the 78.6, just like gold did, and then head to the top of this wedge. And if we break out of there, then, you know, it could be rally time for silver like nobody's business. And, you know, it would just be catching up to this massive move that gold has made since last year. So yeah. So I hope that makes sense. You know, it's a huge win. I hope hopefully you all follow along at home. It was a big win for you all. And if you'd like to catch these trades with me, so a lot of times, you know, somebody emailed me about how do I catch these gold and silver signals. You know, the thing is about trading these instruments, it's super hard to send signals unless you have a really large stop loss and a large take profit. And a lot of people that come in and trade with me are beginners, and, you know, may only have like a few $100 in their trading account. And these metals take up a lot of margin, and they move super fast when they do. And, you know, if you're the wrong way on a small trading account, it can, you know, really burn you up and put the hurt on you really fast. I know that from personal experience, and I bet you probably do too, man. So it sucks. So a lot of times the way I send out my long-term analysis of these trade setups, and, you know, and then use the same strategies that I teach in my training, buying dips, looking for Fibonacci retracements, and having a long-term trading plan around these metals. And of course, if you're in my VIP chat room, I'm saying, hey, I'm doing this, so I'm doing this, I'm selling here. And, you know, it's pretty more fluid that way. So I hope you find this analysis helpful. If you'd like to be a part of our group or learn my strategies, we would love to have you. Thanks for all your support. And, you know, these moves are just starting, guys and gals. So, you know, I'm super excited. As long as the Fed keeps printing money, I'm going to be a buyer of metals on dips. So, you know, that's kind of like my long-term trade plan. And also oil. So we had a move lower in oil. I'll just keep this to metals, but, you know, if you're looking for a long-term play, it is just a matter of time. And by time, I mean potentially months, hopefully not a year, but, you know, until the economy gets moving again, and we're up and trading $40, $50, $60, $70 in crude oil. So 2021, depending on what it is you're trading exactly. But, you know, that's, if you're on a leveraged trading account, that's a insane profit. So just keep that in mind. Be patient for these moves, because they will materialize, and, you know, I'm taking them as well. So hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you in the VIP chat room. Adios, everybody. Peace.